I say, Taurus. You got the big card coming in over here, so lots of money coming in as well. This is usually a big abundance, a good job, something that's going to be paying really well. And below it, you've got the children card. So there's a new beginning. So whatever is coming in is a new job opportunity, something, a promotion, but something that brings in a lot of money. Because immediately following that is the fish card. So there's like a lot of abundance coming in as well. And something, you've got the heart card over here. So, great love. Something that's going to make you very happy. So some kind of job offer coming in with a lot of abundance. And a lot of bringing in a lot of money as well. And you've got the clouds over here. So you are going through a period where, there's a lot of, you're not happy. There's a lot of maybe disputes or arguments coming in. But you've got the card of the wine. So you're going to get news that, of a celebration, something that you're going to be celebrating. You might win the lottery, who knows. But it looks like there's a lot of money coming in. So for these three cards, there's a celebration, there's the pig and the fish, one after the other. And you've got the star card over here, which is also a lot of fame. So some big event happening over here. I don't know who this is for, but, whoever this is for as far as Taurus goes, and I hope it's for all the Tauruses that are watching, myself included, this would be so great. Because you've got the card of the wine, which is celebration, celebrating good news. You've got a card of new beginnings. You've got the pig card, which is talking about great abundance coming in. You've got the fish card, and this is talking about a lot of money coming in. And the star card is talking about a lot of fame and acclaim. And I haven't set this deck up. I've been shuffling it for all the different signs, and this is the first time these cards have come out in this order. And you've got the love card coming in, so, new love coming in as well. So it seems like, a complete wish fulfillment coming in with a lot of fame and a lot of money coming in and a lot of celebration. Maybe initially feeling a bit down and despondent and a bit miserable with the clouds card, but it seems like things are going to pick up and they're going to be very, very, very lucky for you. So those are the energies till the end of January. So I'm going to use the Black Cat's Tarot and let's see what it's got to say. I have shuffled this deck. Okay, so you are leaving behind situations. You've got the death card over here. So you're cutting things out completely. You're making that final cut and you're getting rid of somebody and not literally. I mean, you're walking away from a situation and you've got the side here with this death card and it seems like, you're walking away from that situation. You're walking away from the confusion that you were feeling into maybe a future you don't really know what's going on, but you're leaving behind. With the side in this card, it's showing a clean cut. So you're definitely getting rid of that past and walking away from it, moving away from that confusion. So that is what is going on with you right now. Maybe you've made up your mind, you're not taking any more crap and you're going to be walking away. So coming up for you, you're going to be working with somebody. This is the two of rods over here. So working with somebody to achieve some kind of project, some kind of goal. So somebody coming in to help you do whatever you're doing, or you're starting a project where you're going to be working with somebody. You're planning together, making, being very organized, but you'll work well together and it's a good friendship that comes in with that. You've got the two here, which is the High Priestess card. So maybe you're thinking a lot about the past and waiting for things to happen. It seems like something is on the horizon over here. If you look, there's a tornado or something coming in over here. So something big coming in and you're waiting for that. There's a new cycle over here, waiting for this new event to come in and that's going to bring in a big change in your life. You've got the sun rising over here. So this means a beginning of a brand new day. You're sitting and waiting for it. And you've got all the keys here as well. So this is going to give you the answers or the solutions to any kind of problems you've had. It's going to be a new cycle. You're just going to have that patience. And it's going to bring in big change. So working with somebody and a big change coming in for you as well. And with the Death card as well, it is showing this big change that is coming in. It seems like you've made up your mind, and now this will herald in that new beginning. So in the past, you've had a lot of financial loss, and you've been really, battling with money and trying to accumulate money. So a lot of, really scrounging here, digging right deep into your savings to try and get to stay afloat. So a lot of financial problems. And you've got the 7 of coins over here. So you worked pretty hard at something, and now you're waiting for it to pay off. You can see all the money is still chained. All the trees are chained. So the abundance is not available to you, but it is there. It's just not available for you, and you've been waiting. You've got the spade over here, so it looks like you have been working really hard, putting a lot of effort into whatever project, investing a lot of time and effort into something, and now you're waiting for it to come to fruition. So what's in your mind? You want victory. You want recognition more than victory. It's recognition and appreciation for the work that you've been doing. You want to gather people, a following, if you like, and you want to present something to them, and you want them to accept it and, be appreciative of it, and you want that recognition to come in. Somebody say that you're doing a good job. So this is what is being playing on your mind. So you are very focused going to the future on your work. You've got the 3 of Pentacles over here, working really, really hard to get things done. Not earning very much money over here. You can see lots of obstacles and barriers. So you are very focused on it, but you're very specialist in what you're doing. So that's where your focus is now, just on work. Doesn't seem to be focused on any relationship. It just seems to be very focused on work. And you've got the 9 of Swords. So whatever you're doing over here, you're feeling very restricted, very isolated. Maybe you're working multiple things, trying to do a lot of things, and, maybe not getting, maybe people don't even realize how hard you're working. You're doing a lot of self-reflection as well, spending a lot of time by yourself, but also self-reflecting. You can see this person looking into these mirrors, so as you're working, it's bringing a lot of insights to light, whatever work you're doing, and you're working this. Whatever you're doing it alone. There's this period of feeling very, there's a lack that you feel as well, because all these trees are bare. Everything looks bare, and there's a lot of swords. So you're not getting any kind of support from anybody else, and you're going deep within yourself. And maybe it's a period of high anxiety and a lot of stress, because the 9 of Swords is about high anxiety and stress. Now around you, people see that you are working pretty hard, and they do see that you're learning on this job, and they do like what you're doing. It's being appreciated from a distance, if you like, but you're getting very good at what you do. And you can see there is a few coins coming in over here. So eventually, you're making that cake, and you're going to have your cake and eat it. So it looks like whatever you're doing now is not going to waste. It's not efforts that are going to waste. Whatever you're learning as well in your work, it's not wasted effort. You will end up, reaping the rewards of whatever you've learned. And you'll be quite good at what you do. So what's in your mind? You're trying to manifest. You're trying to bring things into reality. This is your hopes and fears, and you're hoping that things will change if you just can get control over the situation. So you're trying to control that situation, and you're trying to use all your talents in order to do it. So going into the future, you've got the Knight of Rods over here, the Ace of Cups, and the 5 of Cups over here. So the Knight of Rods could be you moving to go and get yourself a job somewhere else, maybe flying, going overseas, moving away from what was stable. This could also be somebody who is a fire sign coming into your arena, maybe coming to cause a little bit of hassle over there, because the Rods cards is somebody who is very, the Knight of Rods usually is someone who moves very quickly, and they can cause, a bit of hassle as well. They can, they can be a bit of a bully. They represent generally one of the fire signs, because it'd be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and maybe they're going to be bringing you news or doing something that upsets you. That could well be the case. And you've got the Ace of Cups over here. So, you are trying to move to a different emotional level. Maybe you are spending a lot more time at home. Maybe somebody's bringing an apology as well, because the Ace of Cups is generally about an apology coming in to you. So maybe somebody's done something and they need to apologize, and maybe this is what is coming in. Maybe this person who is the Knight of Rods is bringing in that apology for you. On the other hand, it could be you moving off to another place, because the Knight of Rods is also about relocating to do work and having a lot of emotional fulfillment within that particular job that you're going to be doing. But you've got the Five of Cups over here, so you're still a bit depressed about what happened in the past. So although you've got the Ace of Cups over here where you're moving into a new phase, you still think about all the things that you lost, and that has caused you to cry quite a bit. You can't resurrect things that are dead. You see these flowers are dead over here, and you do feel like this is the winter of your life. So you have gone through a big loss, and you haven't healed from it. You are trying to heal from it, but you haven't healed from it. And, maybe you are waiting for this apology to come in. You are waiting for this Ace of Cups, this new beginning to come in. And maybe it will come in. Or you might have to relocate and move away from this old situation. You can see this Knight is riding away from that Ace of Cups. So maybe you will have to just abandon the idea of ever getting an apology from that person, or abandon that situation completely and move away to something new, new shores. Okay, let's see what's going on with the Oracle cards. So it looks like a lot of focus on work, getting, becoming an expert at what you're doing. You are working alone at the moment and a bit stressed out and focusing on your work, it seems. But it looks like maybe things are about to change. There's some kind of big change coming for you. And, just really relying on your intuition. So I'm going to draw some cards from the success cards here. These are Oracle cards, and I'll just draw 3, and then I'll draw from the animal. Let's just shuffle that again. And I'll draw from the animal tarot as well. The first card is true nourishment. So maybe it's time that, you also watch out for your diet, watch out for your, what makes you happy. So soul nourishment. So you might need to do some, meditating and heal. So you need to maybe readdress what you're eating for healing. So this true nourishment is about healing of the body and healing of the mind and healing of the soul. And you might have to focus on work quite a bit. You've got this card over here where this person is really focused and learning something new. So the focus here is on work. And you can see there with the Three of Pentacles, it is about focusing on your work. And the last card is the true path. So finding out what your happiness, what brings you joy, and that is how this change will come along. And you are now on your true path. It seems like whatever you were doing before was not what you meant to be doing. And whatever drama you went through is now brought you back into focus and has brought you back onto the pathway that you needed to be on, it seems. Okay, so I'm going to just draw some cards from this animal tarot. So the first card is the Two of Spring, which says your vision, creativity, and dedication to your cause has brought you great success. In fact, it might be in your best interest to get a partner to assist your endeavors or expand the number of people helping you. So it looks like it looks like you should be working with somebody. You've got this Two of Rods here and this Two of Springs. So it looks like there is somebody that is going to be coming in to give you a hand and help you get through and make yourself into a great success. So there's some kind of help coming in. You can see this person flying in. This might be somebody who comes from a foreign country or somebody that you haven't worked with before, because the rods is about foreigners, people that are not local to you. So that could well be the case. You're going to be getting that kind of assistance. You've got the Ten of Winter. So this is the ending of a cycle. The end of a career, path, project, or relationship brings feelings of mixed joy and sadness and disappointment. Put aside your fears about these changes and trust that a brighter future awaits. So whatever the old was, whatever the old financial situation you were dealing with, even if it was an old work situation, is now finished. That cycle is over, and you will now be moving into something different. A new cycle will begin. And you've got the Prince of Summer over here, who says a deeply emotional and probably romantic experience will sweep you off your feet. Things can move very quickly during such a whirlwind encounter. So stay balanced and make decisions with both your heart and your intellect. So something new coming in for you. So the Page of Summer is like the Page of Cups. So the Prince of Summer is like the Prince of Cups. So this is the Prince of Summer, and somebody is bringing in an offer for you that's going to change your life completely. It's going to be, it doesn't necessarily have to be love. It could be a job offer. It's something that you've been waiting for a long time. this frog's got a wand in his hand, so it's almost magical the way it appears. It's something unexpected. And with this Prince of Summer, which is the Prince of Cups, they come in and they will give you what you need. So it might seem a very weird offer, but it's going to be something that you have been waiting for and something that you need to make you happy and to move you forward. So, an end of an old cycle, a new offer coming in over here, and, somebody to work with. You're going to be working with somebody that will help you realize your visions or your dreams, and also you'll be working very well with that person. So it is time for you to focus on your work, let go of the past completely, move away. It seems like you've made up your mind with this Death card, and you are going to be moving forward. And, we know it is the Ace of Swords, so, speak, stand up for yourself, speak your truth. Yell it out if you need to, because he's standing in the middle of this ravine on the top of the cliff, and he's blowing a trumpet. So you need to be very bold and brave about how you say things and cut things. Make a clean cut from the past. Don't keep going back to it and thinking about it. And focus on your work. And stop crying over the past. Giving you so many instructions. Stop crying about the past and think about the future. Okay. The thing is that something new is coming in, and something that's going to be more fulfilling for you. And you just have to give it a chance. And it will bring you a lot of happiness in the end. And that is the most important message. So this is a year about shift for Taurus. This is the year that Uranus comes back into Taurus. And, the next few years, it should be something that's good. And gives you a lot of spiritual growth as well. So I hope that this reading has resonated with you. Please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and leave me some comments if it has. Thank you so much for watching. Take care now. Goodbye.